Ropz is arguably the best T Side Inferno players right now with a current HLTV rating of 1.22 in the last 6 months against top 20 opponents. Hey, I'm Smirky and today I want to have a look at Ropz and how he defaults and plays on the T Side Inferno as an apps player, so let's begin. Commonly Ropz will come out spawn, shoot the windows and then jump from a Molotov into bedroom. This will prevent any CTs from peeking balcony. Once again, Ropz is going to come out spawn, he's going to shoot the window, he's going to Molotov, except this time he's going to smoke off long using this lineup. I'll show this lineup at the end of this video. Ropz is going to use the same smoke against Fnatic, he's going to jump through it and this will actually beat some rotations from Fnatic. As you can see, Fnatic are trying to boost over the smoke, and if mousesports decides to do an apps pop, there will only be one CT left on the site, making it a lot easier for them to gain control. Sometimes at the start of the round, Ropz will go up mid and play anti-flash without throwing any utility. He does this because he wants to save his Molotov later into the round. Once again, Ropz is running out from spawn, he's playing anti-flash, running up from mid, and he can save his Molotov late into the round. If Ropz wants to play a bit more defensive on second mid, he can go towards this wall and jiggle peek balcony. Once again, Ropz is going to play defensive, except this time he's going to Molotov, and he's going to jiggle this wall. At times, Ropz may want to change his default a bit by going towards under, and then peeking towards top mid by bopping his head up. Ropz is going to peek top mid again, so he's going to go under, he's going to crawl over and he's going to bop his head up. However, he will shortly die to csgo, who's getting boosted on short by Crims. At times, Ropz will run up top mid and throw this flashbang. If there was a CT or an AWP posted towards here, the flash would land right here, and blind any CTs, giving him a free kill. Ropz is going to do this again, he's going to flash, he's going to peek, and he's going to clear it. Ropz has a lineup he will use to molly deep holes from second mid. He will run through it and it will cover this entire area. I will show this Molotov at the end of this video. Ropz is going to toss more utility through bedroom, except this time he's going to flash Bimas into boiler. Ropz will left click the flash, Bimas will peek, and he will kill a blind ZTR. Commonly between 120 and 50 seconds, Ropz likes to lurk out top mid and clear his angles. He will clear his long, he will then peek towards short, clear the boosts. He will then proceed to lurk out top mid and he will peek towards balcony to clear it. Once again, Ropz is going towards top mid, he checks his long and he tags his csgo for -70. He will then fall off and retreat back to this corner. Since Ropz did a lot of damage to csgo while they're on an eco, Fnatic may want to aggress on that and try and kill Ropz. So because of this, he can go to this corner and he can watch balcony and the short aggression. Ropz will sometimes clear top mid with Dexter. Ropz will clear short while Dex is holding / clearing long. Once again, he checks his boost angles, checks all the short, checks porch, and then he pushes up Dexter and Dexter gets a kill onto Brawler. Once again, Ropz is going to look out top mid while Dexter is holding long. Ropz is going to push up towards top mid, then he will walk up towards long and be wary of the cubby. Whenever Ropz is going to look towards apps, he likes to either go through stairs or through bedroom. In these clips, we can see Ropz is going to go towards stairs and he will hold for the initial push before going up. Ropz is going to jiggle the stairs, then he will move to the bike where he will continue holding. We can see Ropz is once again coming towards apps, he's going to get into this corner and he's just going to wait for the push. Here is another position that Ropz likes to play when he's holding stairs. From here he can watch the stairs push, he can watch the balcony push, and he can watch the mid push. As a result, Fnatic are not able to push down mid since Ropz is in this one spot. Once Ropz is done holding stairs, he will then push up into apps and then clear his angles. He does this carefully and slowly. When Ropz is entering apps through balcony, he likes to go to the spot and watch for any boiler pushes. Once again, Ropz is coming through balcony, he's going to wait for the boiler push, and then soon he will clear apps with Bimas. Bimas and Ropz are wanting to clear a hole, so they're going to peek together, and they clear it successfully. Whenever Ropz is done clearing apps, he likes to go to boiler and challenge short. He can do this by being silent, or he can get flashed in by a teammate. In this one we can see he gets flashed in, he spots on the CTs, and he will wait until they re-peek. Once mousesports start getting the kills, Ropz will push out and he will continue onto the site. Once again, Ropz is in apps, he's going to challenge short from boiler, except this time he's going to do this silently. He then clears it and lurks out. Whenever mousesports are getting top mid control, he likes to either help his team by clearing apps and going through boiler, or go through balcony. In this round we can see he's going through apps, he clears it, and he rushes out boiler to help his teammates. Once again we can see mousesports are wanting to get top mid control, so Ropz is going to smoke off long, volley boiler, he will then go through holes. Once the smoke is faded and his team is executing onto the A bomb site, he will then proceed to look out and kill res. When mousesports are moving as a group through the map, Ropz is usually the person to be behind of the pack lurking or holding their backs. We can see in this round, mousesports are going up long, Ropz is holding short, Dexter will die, Ropz will peek and trade, and he can quickly check short. Once again, the team is moving onto the A bomb site through short, and Ropz is left here watching long, and he will eventually get a kill onto Jackinio. In this round we can see mousesports are going towards B, and Ropz is left towards under, watching mid and watching the second mid push. Ropz will then move his way up banana and then watch ramp while mousesports execute onto the A bomb site. When mousesports are going B at the start of the round, Ropz likes to go towards second mid and create some presence towards A. He does this because he wants to deny info, bait utility, and bait rotations. Meanwhile, mousesports can contact up banana. This is another example of Ropz denying info on top mid and mousesports going towards B. He's going to smoke off long and he's going to flash short. If you look what Ropz did real quick on the minimap, any players on long won't be able to see any players going out top mid, and any players on short will be forced to fall off due to the flash if they did not dodge it. Because of this, NIP would have been forced to fall off top mid, but unfortunately for Ropz, Rez actually beat the smoke and was actually in front of it, so he was able to get the information. On some rare occasions where mousesports are doing a B execute, Ropz likes to lurk top mid out into long. There are 3 reasons why Ropz wants to do this. A, he wants to cut the rotations in half, B, prevent anyone from saving, and C, he wants to flank the CTs as they're trying to retake the B bomb site. In this round, Ropz lurked out boiler, he went towards top mid into the long smoke and waited a few seconds before going out. It's important to wait a few seconds because you want to give time for the CT to rotate. If you decide to go through the smoke as the CTs are rotating, you will likely get caught. Unfortunately for Ropz, he only gets one and gets traded by Hampus. Here is another example of Ropz lurking out boiler when mousesports is executing on B. Ropz will wait a few seconds to give time for the rotation to go towards B. He will then go out towards top mid and lurk into long where he'll catch Rez with a 1 tap. At this point NIP are trying to save, Ropz will kill ZTR, then he will soon kill Device. Because of this lurk from Ropz, NIP was unable to save their 3 guns and as a result, they have to equal the next round. Starting with Molotovs, let me show you some of the util that Ropz will use on the T Side Inferno. Aim at the top left of this pot, run and left click throw. You can molly deep holes like shown and get this corner spot. It's important to know that you need to let go once you hit this Y beam above the window. To Molotov short, put your face against this letterbox, run and jump throw once you hit the roof, and this will land behind short. Any short players will be forced to fire you or use the smoke to get away. Molotov bedroom, come out of spawn, shoot at the windows, aim at the bottom of this yellow wall, and jump throw after the bridge. Now with smokes, you can smoke off long by going to this broom, aiming at the bottom of this lamp, and jump throwing. You can also smoke long from this corner. Just get into this corner, aim at this point of the flower, and left click throw. This should land without any gaps. To flash CTs who are aggressing on mid, run and left click throw next to this window, and you should be able to peek with the flash into mid. To flash boiler, come to this wall, aim underneath this roof on this point, and left click throw. This is a really good pot flash as the CTs have no time to react, as shown here. After watching multiple Ropz demos, I've noticed that he's quite patient, because when he is sitting in a spot, he will stay there for a long period of time to wait for any CTs. He's also really annoying for the CTs to handle, as it could be difficult for the CTs to rotate just because Ropz could be lurking, and he can also bait out the CT's utility. He's also really methodical in the way he clears his angles. He has a set consistent routine of clearing his angles. If there are any plays you want me to break down next, put your suggestions in the comments and I'll have a look. If you want more CSGO strats / breakdown content, check out my socials in the description. Thanks for watching, see you in a bit.